This video is going to tell you how to access your FIRSTWA.org email using the webmail client. The webmail client only works for email accounts. If we're forwarding email to you so that your FIRSTWA address gets sent to your regular email account, none of these instructions are going to apply to you. However, if we have set up an email address for you, then you can access that via the webmail interface. The reason you would want to use the interface is that you can change your password, you can change your basic information, set up spam filter settings, and also set up an autoresponder. And we'll show you how to do that in this video. To get started, you'll want to open up a new browser window, and you'll want to go to webmail.firstwa.org. You can do this from almost any email browser. Type in your email address that we've given you. This is newguy@firstwa.org, and we probably gave you a password. Type that in here. The very first time you run the webmail for this account, it will step through a couple of basic setup instructions. One of them is setting the time zone. If you're in Washington State, the specific time zone, you're in the United States, you don't need to use your postal code. Hit the next button. This screen is offering to import emails from another email account. We're going to skip that step. Those two steps will only show up the first time that you log into webmail. This synchronization center has got some other information. If you would like to look at it, you're welcome to. I usually click off the show at login and close this window. This is the Smarter Mail panel. There's many different features. You are free to play with any of those. The important one for us right now is we need to go to the Settings tab, second from the bottom. On this screen, we're going to be able to change our password. We need to put in the current password, which was the one that we've provided for you. And then you need to put in a new password that you're going to remember. You should also change the display name. You can put in your name or whatever else you'd like to put there. Reply to email address should be your email address, newguy@firstwa.org. You can see the time zone has been set. Now we need to put in a backup email address, and this is in the event that mail system needs to send you a password reminder or some other reminder. So I'm going to put in my personal account. Okay, so there is the basic setup that you'll need to do. You should also come up and press the Save button. That will save all of those changes. Now, another thing that you're going to want to do, and you'll only need to do this once, is go over here to the Filtering tab and click on the Spam Filtering button. And we highly recommend overriding the spam settings for this account. Click on Actions. If it's a high probability of being spam, I would just delete it. If it's a medium probability of being spam, I would probably delete that as well. And if it's a low probability of being spam, I would just move it to the junk mail folder. This seems to work pretty good for me. If you find that people are sending you email and you're not getting them, you might want to come change the medium one to put it in your junk folder as well. I've set these. I'm going to press the Save button. One last thing that I'll show you how to do is to set up an autoresponder. This is oftentimes used to send an out-of-office message automatically. Come up to My Settings and click on Autoresponder. Click on Enable Autoresponder. Under the Autoresponder tab, you'll want to say Out of Office. And you can put down here, I am away until July 19th, will reply to your email then. Okay? Then you can save that, and now when somebody sends you an email, they'll get an auto response with this. In order to turn it off, you would log back in, come to autoresponder, and unenable the autoresponder, save that, and you're off to the races. Okay, those are the basic setup steps that you'll need to use your Smarter Mail web access. You're welcome to use any of the other functions that you find on here. There's calendars and contacts and task lists. You're not required to do that. Most people just will come into here, set all of these things up once, and then using instructions that are provided on our website, set up a POP3 email client. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, contact the system administrator for FIRSTWA.